Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video we've got something great for you. We've got a 2007 one owner Princess 58. Great example. Watch this video for a full tour and just see how special this boat is and why it's in great condition. The first area I really want to show you on board this Princess 58 is this very comfortable saloon area. Now as you can see in here, it's just oozes princess quality. It's got a really lovely feel about it, and you can see here it's finished in beautiful colour schemes as well. So you've got the cream leather, cream carpet, high gloss cherry, and she looks fantastic. Now, as I mentioned in the introduction, she's a one owner boat from new, and that means we've had the opportunity to really see this boat, see that she's been looked after regularly. She's looked after by Coast Marine Sales and Service, by Stuart and his team, and she is in superb condition everywhere you look. Now, we've been doing some photos this morning, which will be on our full listing. Details for that are in the description below, www.willmarine.co.uk. But by giving you a bit of an idea in this video, just for level of quality on board, you can see how lovely this boat is. You've got the suede ceiling panel here, obviously then lighting throughout. You've got this really nice veneered inlays into that ceiling, which gives a really nice design feature and that softens that structure there as well. This almost guides you as well up to this upper saloon area where you've got this additional C-shaped seating area. If I just bring the camera down a bit, you'll get an idea of the level of gloss finish on that table. And as I mentioned earlier on, it's in brilliant condition, and I cannot actually see one single scratch on that table. And bearing in mind, you know, she's a 2007 boat, that is quite incredible really. Moving slightly further forwards, you've got obviously soft furnishings, you've got some area for storage behind. There are metal blinds here on those lanyards there, which we've lifted for this video. The owner's got a lamp up forward there as well, which is another nice feature. Just coming up to the helm itself, you've got everything you'd expect to see at the Princess helm. So you've got a navnet plotter for Uno colour. So this is linked in with a radar system. You've also then got your Raymarine autopilot here centred at the helm, and then a couple of information screens as well. She does also have a bow and stern thruster. So they're located quite conveniently just port of the helm there. And then as you'd expect on a Princess, you've got a storage box here for a chart table and just to keep some bits and pieces in there, along with some additional trips. We'll look at the trips in a minute. I do spy actually also the remote control there for the thrusters. So you do have a remote control for the thrusters, which is nice. We'll detail the hours in our listing, but we'll just flip the keys in a minute. But what we'll do now is we'll have a quick look at the boat's control panel. So again, I keep saying as you'd expect with a Princess, but if you're looking at this video, no doubt you've probably looked at lots of other Princess videos. Now here you've got the boat layout for its distribution board. So this is broken down into two sections. We've got 240 volt that side, and then we've got 24 volt this side. So it's a 24 volt boat. We can see here we've got cabin lights, bunk lights, I won't detail of them, but all the way down to machinery lights. We've also then got autopilot, nav instruments, refrigeration, cool box, freshwater pump, holding tank discharge. And then we've got the battery isolator switches here. So I haven't turned on the engine isolators this morning. I can do now, but put those on, but I've got domestic on. So in a minute we can check those hours on the engines. But you can see here you've got some independent isolation for the higher load items such as passerelle, the high load itself, and then the windlass. But it's all beautifully displayed. You've got a freshwater tank here as well as, sorry, freshwater tank this side and holding tank side this side as well. So it's really nicely laid out. You've also got your generator start stop here, which is on this rocker switch. And then you can see here, we've got shore selected at the moment. So we've got shore power coming in and that's selected on there. You can see we've got 240 volts coming in on that one there. And we're hardly drawing any current at the moment at all. There are a couple of RCDs here. Obviously they're both all up at the moment because we've got power coming in, but it's all lovely. It's really nicely displayed, I should say. So let's carry on now. We'll go down to the cabins and go and have a look. I think the best place to start in the accommodation is in the master cabin. So this is a full beam master cabin boat. You step down a couple of steps here and you've got really good head height all the way around this cabin here. So you can see again, we've got that suede headlining, really nice textured fabric headboard, typical Princess quality in here, really feels quite luxurious. Television at the head of the bed here. You've got an independent air conditioning control unit here. So as I mentioned, the boat's got air conditioning, which is reverse cycle. And as with the Saloon, the veneer in here is all in absolutely beautiful condition. You've got some storage. We're on the port side of the vessel now, so you can put some storage underneath here and a vanity table, which is nice, just underneath this flower arrangement there. Which is all, again, really nicely done. You've got the metal blinds in here with the 3 windows as well. And then again, the same on the starboard side. This is, of course, a ensuite cabin. So if I just move the main door, you can see here now, looking into the ensuite, you've got that full walk-in shower arrangement. with the Dometic electric flush toilet system. Again, all in beautiful condition. The flooring there itself is all very nice indeed. Doors feel very good quality. Got a mirror there, you can see me. So yeah, I think we'll start heading forward now, and we're going to look at the forward VIP. So forward VIP, as with the master cabin, is all beautifully finished. Very luxurious, as we said, as to be expected. You've got some storage here all the way around the bed itself. A couple of reading lights at the head of the bed there, both port and starboard. The same coloured fabric that you've got the headboard there from the master cabin. And a really nice size central island bed with good head height. I mean, I can walk all the way forward here without touching the ceiling, so it goes to show, gives you an idea of volume in this cabin itself. Here, behind this section here, we've got a full walk-in wardrobe. Full walk-in wardrobe? Sorry, hanging wardrobe. You know what I mean? And then this is, of course, an ensuite cabin. You might even see Nathan in here. I know he's around taking some photos. No, he's not in here, but that is the door to the ensuite, to the forward VIP cabin. Now that ensuite doubles as the day heads, so we'll look at that in a second through the other door because it will give us a better view. So this is an ensuite to that forward VIP. And if I go here, there's Nathan there. I told you he was on board. So Nathan's here taking some photos of the boat as I'm going around doing some video. But this is a really nice size ensuite and a day head. So you can see here you've got the integrated basin. Taps all immaculate. The mirror is all in great condition. I'm pointing out things that we know that on this age of boat sometimes you can notice are, you know, the mirrors deteriorate. Often the chrome on the taps can deteriorate, the floors can deteriorate, but as you can see on this, it's all fantastically presented. There is also a twin guest cabin on here. Now, I can't actually show you that today because we've got lots of bits and pieces in there. However, there is a twin guest cabin behind this. So what we'll do, we'll come back when we've managed to get that cleared out, and we'll come back and look at that in a second. I can show you the galley in a second as well, because the galley is another area that's very, very smart. As with the rest of the boat, the galley is immaculate. It's hard to believe the boat's really ever been used. You can see here we've got a really nice galley worktop. We've got a central sink with the lid, which doubles as a chopping board if I'm strong enough with one hand to lift that over. As with the bathrooms, the taps all in immaculate condition. You've got this stainless steel splashback behind the hob itself with a 4-burner or 4-ring hob. You've got a combination microwave oven underneath there as well. And then you've got some storage either side of the unit underneath. And then, of course, top lockers as well above here with lots of, actually quite deep as well, for lots of storage in there with cups, and then there's a distractor above the hob. The galley floor, as with the floors in the bathrooms, again is in superb condition, and I just want to point out just how immaculate this fridge is. Again, this is hard to believe, this is a 2007, not delivered till 2008 boat, but all in very, very nice condition indeed. I'd like to also just take you up now to show you the engine room space. This boat's got the twin D12-800, so let's jump up to the engine room and go and have a look at that. Engine room access is through this hatch here in the aft cockpit. So again, just pointing out, even rather track around this hatch here, which is often an area where dirt collects, is all very clean. I've got the machinery lights already on, so let's hop down here. You've got checker plate flooring. Now, as engine rooms go, this is about as clean and as tidy as you're ever going to see. So just looking everywhere, all the shafts, there's no funny smells, there's no signs of dampness in here at all. And you can just tell that this has been a very, very well cared for boat mechanically. See there the branding on top of the engines, you've got your fire system in the middle here, which is all in the green. And it's just all super tidy in here, it really is. There is access if you ever needed to get into some more sort of serious work. You can obviously then remove the saloon flooring, but this is day-to-day access is more than enough. Behind me here, you've got the Onan generator, and that's positioned in the engine room itself. And then you've got your strainers here, and they're nicely located actually, just right here, so you can get to those really easily without crawling down on the floor. So you've got both two very clean strainers here, and then you've got your seacop there for the starboard engine, and I guess down there for the port engines. Before we go and look at the flybridge, let's just walk up these side decks. So you can see you've got nicely positioned grab rails. I've got grab rail here. I'm doing this one-handed. So I've got a nice grab rail there. I've got then this lovely grab rail all the way up here. I've got teak side decks underfoot with a nice guard rail as well. So just walking all the way forward here. Imagine crewing this boat, it'd be very straightforward. Once you're up on this foredeck, you've got a nice non-slip finish on the central section, and then both on the port and starboard with another rail there. So if you really wanted to, then you could grab that if you wanted to. So again, just moving all the way forward here, you've got the electric anchor winch and then you've got your lockers in there. So you've got a deck water flush connection in there, and then you've got your actual windlass control, and then you've got some fender storage on the other side. So I'll pan the camera around now just to give you an idea of scale. You can see you've got a triple windscreen in the setup with those 3 wiper blades. There is the option to put a sun pad cushion there. Don't believe this vessel's actually got it, but we could obviously arrange that for you. But yeah, just looking back, that's a great looking boat, a real classic looking Princess that's been beautifully looked after. So let's jump up now to the Flybridge and go and see Mark and Jason up there. As I mentioned downstairs, a couple of weeks ago, we had the opportunity to take this boat out to take those fantastic photos you'll see on the main spec. And whilst we did that, I knew we would be doing an internal video, so it's a lovely morning here, and I wanted to give you a quick walk around of the Flybridge of this Princess 58. Now, as you can see, we've got Captain Taylor up at the helm, so he's going to be in the video just while we're doing this for safety reasons. We're in one of our favourite spots here, just tucked inside London Bridge, underneath the Imperial Hotel. But this Flybridge is fantastic. So you've got so much space up here. You've got this lovely aft sun pad area. You can see all the upholstery is in fantastic condition. It is unmarked. These were stored in the crew cab. We put those up purely for the video this morning. Looking at the radar arch itself, you can see we've got an open ray Fluno radar. We've got a searchlight, we've got a radar reflector, and then we've got TV and obviously nav lights up there. So we've got everything you'd possibly expect. And if I just pan the camera around from this position, you'll see just how much room there is up here. So you've got this lovely, really sociable wraparound seating section. Excuse the office phone keeps ringing this morning. It's all very positive, but it keeps ringing. We've got teak Flybridge up here as well. And then in the centre here, we've got this wet bar arrangement here. So this is great for serving this seating area. You've got an electric hob here. You've got a hot and cold sink there as well. And then underneath here, you've got plenty of storage. You see we put the nav instruments in there. Quick football in there. So we can play football. But it's all very, very clean. As I've already mentioned numerous times, this is a one owner boat. Lovely sized cool box there, so great place for storing all your drinks, etc. And this seating section goes all the way around here. So you've got lovely seating then both sides of the helm. You've got port side and starboard side. Mark, you can see, he's got a great central driving position here. We've come out of what is quite a tight berth. You'll have seen that maybe on our vlog, but it's just a lovely place to be. We've got Jason on board as well with us this morning, you can see down there. But it's just a lovely place to be up here. Like I keep saying, the upholstery is in superb condition. Up at the helm itself, this again is also all covered up. You can see I've got a lovely central position here. I've got those twin Raymarine ST60s there. I've got the engine instrumentation up top. So I've got fuel gauge, oil pressures, that type of thing. And then I've got the Furuno navnet down here. So this is your chart plotter, your radar as well. It's all tapped into there. The thrusters, like I say, she's got bow and stern thrusters. So you've got your bow and stern thruster sticks there. And then you've got your engine controls there, trim tabs, VHF, that type of thing. So you've got everything you possibly want. It's nice to see on this type of boat as well. You've also still got your chart table with a bit of storage underneath. So this is a fabulous Flybridge. We're going to head back down now and get this video signed off. But hopefully this overview of the Flybridge gives you just an idea of what we've got up here. I didn't mention we've got some storage underneath these seats here, but a lovely, lovely boat indeed. So keep watching. So now we've had a look at the Flybridge, let's just have a quick look at this aft cockpit whilst we're out and about. So you can see this particular owner's got this lovely sort of rattan furniture out here. So this is a great area. Coupled with the Flybridge, you can see all of a sudden how great this boat is for entertaining. We've got October sunshine here. It's a beautiful morning, but this is a really nice place to be. We've taken the back cover off, so you've got, of course, the full wraparound cover that goes in the track there. But you can just imagine sat here on a summer's evening, Anchor or in somewhere like Salcombe or the Cow, somewhere like that on the south coast. Just a lovely place to be. The teak, as you can see, is in really good condition. I'm sorry we have got a few footprints this morning because it's wet and we're trying to keep them to a minimum, but I just think this is such a great place. I mean, what else would you ever need? You can see even here the coach roof in this aft cockpit is immaculate. No salt, no, it's not marked in any way. You've got the stairs vent to the Flybridge. So yeah, sorry, there goes the office phone again. And then you've got these teak capstan winches as well on these rear quarters. So you've got both port and starboard. So she has got a full med spec if you wanted to take her to the med at some point. She has got the capstans, air conditioning, and of course the passerelle. So I think it's about time we start heading in. We've got some photos, so we'll head in now and we'll see you back in the marina. We've put the boat away. I'm sure you can see from this video, this is a great example. If you're looking for a Princess of this size, of this ilk, of this model, this is going to be one of the best you're going to find. It's a one owner boat. I must reiterate that from new. It's been beautifully well looked after. So contact us. It's a great opportunity. We'd love to show you more details. The direct link to our website is in the description below. So go and check it out. Don't forget to subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.